Hello, everybody. This little video will be talking about how I will treat AI-generated text in this course. And spoiler alert, it's academic misconduct, not surprisingly. Okay, so as we all know, there is more and more use of artificial intelligence and these language models that are getting into basically have a computer write something for you, whether it's an app, a website, some sort of software. Doesn't really matter what it is. There's just these a bunch of variety of text um, text generating machines that are actually really useful in many places. But one thing that is really tough to deal with is in the academic world where I'm expecting you all to be writing things and coming up with your own ideas. So can you use these AI generative text modules in this course? And the answer is yeah, in a very limited way, and also no. Okay. So if you need it to study, if you need it to practice something, if you want to like distill an idea or get a different perspective, then it's fine. However, like all these ideas here, helping to solve problems, generating new ideas, that is a good usage of um, these language models. However, anything you turn in, whether it's an assignment, essay, exam, paper, anything you turn into this course, these text generative models are not to be used. Okay. Now, why? Why do I not want you to use it on an assignment? Well, first off, it's not a source. Um, it's really a black box of the computer is doing these things. You probably don't know how it comes up with these answers. Yes, we know it scrapes all this information from the internet and comes up with some sort of answer, but I've seen it give blatantly wrong answers. I've used it quite a bit just to, look and see what would happen. Um, and when I get in my research, assuredly, it comes up with very wrong things because, as we all know, everything on the internet is not true. But honestly, most of the time, it just gives really vague answers that don't go in very deeply. And I want you to um, think about the ideas in this course and come up with your own answer. And that's the whole point of this is to get you guys thinking, get you guys working, and hopefully learning something new. And um, ChatGPT or these other models are just not going to be able to do that for you. So it can't be used as a source. There's really no way to cite it. So there's some things that say how to cite ChatGPT. No, we're not going to be doing that. So how do we like monitor this? Well, every time you turn in something in this course, um, all of this is done automatically through Canvas. Um, there's a program called Turnitin. I've talked a little bit about it. Um, and so this is an essay that someone wrote in this course looking at solar power. Okay, you'll notice right here, there is this AI percentage where it gives you a percentage of this piece of writing that the Turnitin thinks was written by AI. Now, how this does it is this complicated thing. I don't really understand it that much, but it looks at all of the language in your writing piece and determines whether it's been written by AI or not. And what I'm going to be using is a 40%. Okay, so if this AI number is over 40%, that's going to be grounds for academic misconduct. Okay. So if you turn something in and see this number as higher than 40%, you can know that there's certainly going to be a problem coming your way. Now, don't worry about false positives. Some people might think, well, what if I write something and they think AI wrote it? I will tell you, when students write their thing, it is always, always 0%. If students use this, it is always above 90%, okay? It is really easy to avoid this problem. You're not going to accidentally write like AI would, okay? Um, but just avoid any use of this as any amount of percentage is going to call my attention to it, and I might contact you about that. Now, I'm going to be using a 40% cutoff on this. So let's go back here. On this AI number is if 40%, if this number is higher than 40%, then we will be having discussion. So it gives students leeway. It eliminates any false positive, but that's not really going to happen. I'm going to tell you that. If you do have this above 40%, I will be treating it pretty much automatically as deliberate academic misconduct, where as before, this would be the same as like just copying and pasting from the internet. The first offense will be a 0 on the assignment and lowering 10% your overall grade by 10%, one letter grade. And the second offense would be fail the course or possibly more severe penalties depending on the dean of students office. So I am wanting to tell you that I am treating this very seriously in this course, and I hope this is a very clear explanation of how I will be handling the use of these AI generative text modules throughout this course and in the future. All right. Again, feel free to ask me if you have any questions about this.